I'm Terry Michael, and actually I'm speaking on transparency also here in the schools. I'm encouraged by the fact that you now are using the question cards. I hope it will help bring clarity as we move forward. But what about the past issues? What about issues you don't address during meetings? How we begin conversations over things that you don't care to discuss? Things like the fact that you have teachers with theater degrees teaching 12th grade science in some of our neatest schools like Butler High School. Things like the Student Harassment Prevention Act incident reporting form that is still not in our schools 1 year later after standing here presenting it to you on multiple occasions and even giving it to the lawyer. It is still not in the schools like the law requires. Things like the fact that Principal Hatcher still does not have her certification despite the fact that her emergency cert is expired. There's a problem when parents and teachers have to begin advocating for their students' education. There's a problem when people have to begin recording meetings. There's an even bigger problem when the elected officials make an attempt to stop it.
Just one administrative announcement too, as this is a PTA meeting, our policy is that we're not recording and we're not taking photographs tonight, and please, I would like you to respect that, and just so that there's no misunderstanding, we will not be recording tonight and we will not be taking pictures tonight. Thank you.
I once fired an employee because she was dishonest. She begged for one more chance. She asked for me to change policy to make it even more difficult for her to steal from me. I told her I was tired of having to stay a step ahead of her and figure out how she was going to steal from me next. The voters in this city are tired. They are tired of reading between the lines to figure out what you're going to do next. You're obviously making some changes to be more transparent. Like I said, you're allowing questions now. But when are you going to answer the tough ones that we have that you want to avoid? You really want to show transparency. Tell us why you are handling the JOJ school situation the way you are. Until then, these smaller efforts will be seen as smoke and mirrors. Don't just give off appearances of transparency, become it. What happens in the shade comes to light. Where will you be when the light comes on and shines on all these issues I have mentioned, on the side of education and our students, or on the side of corporations and legislators? If it's anywhere but the side of our students, then I think you should be ashamed of yourselves, and you definitely should be worried. Thank you.